still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna do a lookbook inspired by the new horse ranch expansion pack. As always, you can find links to all of the CC that I'm using in the description down below, and all of these sims that we're using for today's looks are sims that I have created in previous Create a Sim videos, so I'll make sure to link those whenever we move into that Sims look. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. I did not only use my custom content I have in game for the lookbook today, but I also included some of the new cast items that we got with the pack, because for once I was actually really surprised that I liked a lot of them. There's this really cute mullet as well. I'm not using it in today's video because in my personal gameplay that I did for this pack, I used that mullet, so you know, I was like, I need to change it up. But the mullet that came with it is just so cute, and there's a lot of layers. Definitely, like, I only really looked at the women's clothing so far because cast items are usually not my main focus when it comes to new packs, just because I have so much CC and I usually prefer to use CC over things that EA gives us, so usually not that interesting to me. But there's some earrings as well that we're going to use, and there's this little scarf that's really cute, and there's also some boots that are adorable. I don't know, there's just a lot of cute stuff in this pack, but definitely a lot of layers. Like, all the female tops are like layered. I think there's like 2 or 3 that aren't, but the rest all layers. I also felt like there was a lot of new Create a Sim items, but I might be wrong with that, I don't know. And then when I moved into build and buy, oh my god, so many cute things. I definitely still miss that they don't put a lot of new like paintings and decorative items into the game. I think most of the decorative items in this pack were either for the kitchen, so we had like some wooden spoons and stuff like that in a little cup holder, and then we got some plants, but I still really crave just some little knickknacks, you know, that you can put like on the coffee table, on the bedside table, or near the entrance of your Sims homes, just stuff like that. But I also really loved all of the built things, so like the windows and doors. I don't know, they just really did it to me. I was so excited in my own personal gameplay to start building a little like remodeled farmhouse, because those type of houses are like some of my faves in real life. Like, whenever I see a remodeled house, remodeled farmhouse, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. I feel like I've only really seen one in real life once, which is when I lived in America and I was an au pair and I picked up the kids from a friend's house, and they had this really beautiful modern farmhouse, and I just went in. I remember being like, oh my god, this is like the most gorgeous thing I have ever seen. The ceilings were just so tall, like all these wooden beams and then big windows. It was just so pretty. I don't know, I was just obsessed. And I also was surprised that I have been enjoying the gameplay a lot more than I thought I would. I don't know, you have to tell me if you got the pack, and if so, what you think about it, because oh my god, have I enjoyed myself. Like, it's so weird because I was like, oh, it's gonna be horses, like I don't really care about horses, it's whatever. Go into the game, I'm like, oh my god, these horses are so cute, you know. Like, surprised at myself. And I did like that they included all of like the little competitions you can do with your horse, even though I wish it wasn't just a rabbit hole, to be honest. I wish it was a little different. And I also think it's a little bit annoying that they count as pets, so like household members, instead of like all of the other animals you can get, like llamas, sheep, stuff like that. They're just kind of in the game when you buy them. They're not in your actual household, because that means you can't have a lot of horses unless you have a mod to have more than 8 Sims in your household. That is just going to be a little bit annoying. I mean, not for me personally, because honestly, now that there's science babies, I don't need a man in my game. I'm just like thriving playing with my single moms, having them get a science baby. I'm like, I love your genes because you're gorgeous. I mean, I create them, so I obviously think they're gorgeous. So I'm like, I don't need a man's genes to like ruin this baby, you know? Like, we're good. So I rarely have my Sims have any sort of relationships or partners anymore. And now with like the horse lover trait, even the social stats of your Sims don't drain if you keep interacting with horses. So for me, for my personal gameplay, that is just amazing. Like literally my Sim barely talks to any other Sims. She's just on her own lot by herself with all of these horses. It's amazing. I also started a second household, I know, the other day because I wanted to do like a little bit of a rags to riches challenge for myself. Those are like my favorite things to do, like start from zero and then just grind your way up. I don't know, I love that type of gameplay, but I've kind of stopped myself from doing the nectar producing thing because that just gets you stupid rich without a lot of effort. I mean, a lot of times you just find those nectars in like the prairie grass or whatever, and it doesn't cost that much to make it. And even if it's poorly made, you still get multiple hundreds for it if it's finely aged. And then if it's like a decent one, you get a few thousand for it. So that is just crazy to me. And like, especially if at the end you have like the skill up to level 5, which I felt like it took a while to get it up to that, but once you do, you can make like the berry and fruit nectar, is it called that? And that just sells for so much money that I'm kind of like, okay. And it doesn't take long to make, and then you just leave it for a few days and sell it. So it seems a little bit too easy to make money when it, if you ask me, because I don't, I want a challenge. If I start with 0 simoleons, I want a challenge. So it's a bit annoying, but that's that. I also love that you have the opportunity to rescue horses because first of all, it's like cheaper. I think it's 250 simoleons instead of 1,500. Is it 1,500 to just adopt a horse? I think so. And also it's just kind of cute, I like that part of it. And I only just got into like breeding them, so having little babies, which is just so cute. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do more of that. But yeah, if you got the pack, definitely let me know what you think. I also haven't talked about these looks at all. I think the second one was my favorite because that jumpsuit that came with the pack is just adorable. I love it so much. And then with this third look, I was struggling so much because I knew I wanted like a full denim look, but I really struggled to find like the right pairing. I think in the end we settled for a denim jacket to go with it, which I think was the right choice. But I struggled so much with this. But anyway, the video is coming to an end real soon here. Let me know what your favorite look of today was. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all next time. Bye!
Plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think